Hi, I'm Mei Patterson,
I'm Joe Patterson.
and we're here today to share with you our experience with LifeWave's x39 patch. Now, we were introduced to these patches about a week ago from some of our friends at our church, and we've been using it, and it's been an amazing experience, and we want to share that with you. The patch is a thermal patch. There is nothing that goes into your body. There's little tabs on the back that you just peel off and then you just stick it on your body. I have it on my arm, but you can put it behind your neck. You can put it on your back. You can put it wherever you want that's going to be most comfortable for you. And we wear the patch for 12 hours. So I usually put it on in the morning after I take my shower. And then I take it off at night after I brush my teeth and I get ready for bed. And I have been wearing it exactly 1 week today. And the experience and the results has been amazing. The first thing I noticed is that first night after putting on the patch, I had a very sound, restful sleep. I didn't toss, I didn't turn, I just fell asleep. And when I woke up the next morning, I was rejuvenated and I didn't have the brain fog. And brain fog I've been having for several years now, and it's been a result of going through menopause. But that was gone, and those are the things that I noticed right off the bat. I would love my husband to share his experience, and then we'll share some more stuff afterwards.
Well, I've been taking the patch for or using the patch for this is my fifth day. And when my wife, she's been on it a few more days than I have. When she started telling me about her sleep and this and that, I'm thinking, wow. So I started with a patch, and wham! The first night I couldn't believe it. I toss and turn a lot. And with this patch, I tossed and turned, but very little, but I was in a sound, deep sleep. And when I woke up the next morning, I felt good. And like my wife said, I'm 69 years old. And when I wake up in the morning, it takes me a few minutes to get acclimated. I have like she said, the fog brain and this and that. But now when I wake up, I pop right out of bed and I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and then my clarity and my thinking is much sharper than it was. And then another thing, I have a congestive heart failure, and my equilibrium gets off a little bit. I don't know if it's due, I think it's more due to the medication I take, but I'm not dizzy anymore. I walk a straight line, and I'm so amazed. And since we've been on the patch a short time, uh, things are only going to get better. And it's like I had in the last 10 years, I've had a back injury on my right side of my back. And in 5 days, my pain in my back has subsided 80 to 85%. And I'm amazed at that. And now because I was wearing it in the back of my neck, and like today for the first time, I put it right over the pain in my back. And so I'm waiting to see if that even proceeds closer to 100%. But I'm feeling much better dealing with my back.
So, in addition to our sleep improvement and better clarity and managing our pain, I also noticed that it helps with a lot of aches and joints. Because, like, Joe's in his late 60s, I'm in my late 50s, and I work out on a regular basis. And so, like, when I go down and do push-ups, or if I do weights, or if I'm doing, burpees or anything along those lines, I feel aches and pains afterwards. And I usually have to rub my legs out and get the muscles, relaxed and all that. And in the last week, when I do exercises, I don't feel that pain anymore. It's like I was doing exercises in my 20s and 30s. So there's a lot of great benefits for this. And what I'm excited about is we're just seeing the early stages of this, and we're just really amazed on the results. One thing I do want to state is that everybody's going to respond differently. Some people respond and see something, some results in the first day, like we did with the sleep. Other people, it may take a couple of days, because again, each one of us is very uniquely made. We're different. We have different, DNA and whatnot. But in the end, there are some benefits around it. I don't want to go into a lot of detail around the science behind it, but I do want to share a couple of things. So this patch, the X39 patch, is based on phototherapy. And for those of you who may not be familiar with phototherapy, it is light therapy. And what the patch does is that when you put it on your skin, there is nothing foreign that's going into your body. What it's doing, it's using the infrared light that's already in our bodies, and that light is then elevated. And what it does then is it takes a look at these peptides or these proteins that are in our body called copper peptide proteins. And when those proteins get elevated, it then starts to activate our stem cells. And some of you may be familiar with the concept around stem cell and stem cell research and stem cell therapy. Stem cells are all the cells in our body that controls every function, from our breathing, our muscles, our cardiovascular, our pulmonary. Every part of our being is controlled by these stem cells. And the older we get, the more dormant our cells become. And that's why it takes longer to heal. That's why we start having these aches and pains and ailments. And what this patch does is, again, it uses the infrared light that we already have, and then elevates those peptides. And once those peptides are elevated, it starts to activate all the stem cells in our body. And then the stem cells will start doing what it's designed to do, which is to improve our health and improve our organs and improve all the different things that go on inside that I can't even go into great detail because I'm not a doctor, but it is working. And then the other thing that happens is it starts to regenerate. So areas that we have had issues with, like aches and pains and muscles and even heart. So I'm really excited to see what it does to Joe and his heart, and the improvement of his heart function and the improvement of the blood flow through his heart. I'm also excited to see what it's going to do for our autoimmune, because both of us have thyroid disease and we've been taking medication. And as everybody knows, with every medication you take, there's a ton of side effects. And you take care of one item and then you end up having something else. So I'm really interested to see what my blood work is going to look like the next time I go to the doctor and see the improvement with my autoimmune. But in the end, this is our early journey with it. And we were so excited and we want to share this with you. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some additional videos as we see more results from this and more improvement to our overall health. And we want to share that with you because we are very passionate about this. And a breakthrough like this, we can't keep to ourselves. We are Christians, and our goal in life is to be a light in this world and to help people and to serve people. And that's what we're trying to do with this video. We do want to share that in the video, there is a link where you can download a guide that gives you more details around phototherapy and this X39 patch. And then also we have an image that's posted in there that gives you some overall benefits that you can receive. And again, the results are going to come at different times for different people, but we definitely want to share this with you and we're really excited. And if you have any questions, by all means, click the button in our post and message us, and we would be more than happy to jump on a quick Zoom call and tell you more about this amazing product. Thanks so much for your time. Have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.